Do y'all think the intro is too long?
Well, what it really needs to be is a way to fade it out.
Yeah. That intro is 3 years old, though. Like, I think
we can change it up. We can change it up. We can always do the
shittiness of our show, you know? Like, we're just
very true.
You know,
yeah, we can change the intro in 3 years.
Yeah, we're not trying to pretend to be professionals here. We're fucking. This is.
Are we really professionals though?
Yeah.
No.
All right, we start the show off with the $55 bomb from Bulgar 9297. Tonight's episode is brought to you by the number 5. 5 Mets are winning the offseason. Tree Steelers are 5-5-1. There are fives everywhere. And I'm here.
No. This is just a setback to the Steelers going to the Super Bowl. I can't even say that seriously.
All right. Look, we need to get something out of the way. Hold on. So, Tree, I was under the understanding that last week we made a bet.
I thought the bet was if they went to the Super Bowl. I thought that was the bet.
We're going to look this up. All right. We're going to watch this live. There was a timestamp here.
Timestamp. No.
Have provided timestamps.
Oh, they got the receipts.
Yeah.
No receipts.
Shit.
No. I may have been in a berserker mode about Steeler football.
It was around the 48-minute mark. Let me
48
minutes up.
Sure.
All right, we're gonna watch this.
Okay.
We're gonna all watch this
Lord,
together.
Here we go.
Bring it. Okay.
No, that's the wrong screen. Hold on. Is that it? No, this one. Okay. I was confused because I'm watching myself watch other shit. Okay. So hold on. Okay. I gotta look at one thing to make sure there was a timestamp that gave the exact time. And a couple guys, 48 minutes from AA, 48 minutes 18. All right. So let's play the lead up to this, and we'll see if Tree is a welching bitch. Or not?
No, not at all. Not at all. You're lying. Bitch, you're lying.
Steelers shows him.
All right, I'm playing it. Can y'all hear it?
Barely.
Hold on.
Barely.
I think that's it. If the Steelers lose to the Bengals, you have to dress up as Scooter Magruder. If they win, I will dress up as Scooter. Remember, it's winter time.
BS.
Okay.
BS.
Fair enough. Shake. Virtual shake. Okay. All right.
That's BS. That's a deep fake. Deep fake.
Bullshit. Look at the tape. Look at the game tape. It is on there.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna rule. It's the fuck rule. You know, like the tuck rule. But it's like I was just doing that. Like, hey, stop. That was not. That was a lie.
I have you on videotape. I would have dressed up like Scooter if the Steelers had won. I'd be wearing a wife beater and saying press 1 if you don't want to get fined or whatever. And you're welching. I don't see a tank top. Go change right now.
I ain't welching. I ain't welching. No, I don't know if I even have a tank top.
Go find one. Uche and I will do the show. You little fucking bitch.
All right, you can all suck my dick. By the way,
I love you from Southern England. You from Southern England because you're part Welsh. That's what you are. Little bitch ass. Go fucking get dressed.
I can change. You can go suck
No. Go look in your drawer. There he goes. All right. Dressed up like I don't think he owns a basketball jersey, honestly. I've never seen him in anything athletic in his lifetime. All right, let's start reading with some super chats while this man is gone, while he's going to look for his dignity. Tucker White 94. The last few seasons, the Predators couldn't score a power play goal to save their life. Now we're 6th in the league. How? I think they got rid of some people that weren't very good on the power play, and they put some guys out there that now can score. The Rangers are much improved on the power play as well. Golden Hybrid 2. We're using alternative names now. He said, my old high school team is going to the state championship, a.k.a. their Super Bowl. They beat a team that had the Packers colors in what was their NFC championship. Oh, man, how far did you make it, Uche, in high school? Like, because you played in Texas, all right? That must have been.
Yeah, I played in Texas. We've gotten to the first round of the playoffs one time. Our school was only like 15 years old at the time, so new school. But our district, which was like 9 or 10 schools, that was like 2 state champions out of our district in 3 years. So it was ranked like number 2 and number 3 in the state.
Damn. So did you play offense and defense? Like you played probably both ways.
I played
right?
defensive end. I played defensive end and tight end. I caught passes.
What?
Yeah, dude. I caught passes. Like I got an offer from Colorado State to play tight end.
Really? Do you think your life would be different if you had chosen to do that, or do you think you?
I was good. I was good at tight end, man. But look, I was good at defensive end too, and I ended up at guard.
That's crazy.
I was second team all state defensive end.
Really?
Yeah.
And then you just came to Purdue, and they're like, we want to put you at guard, Ooch. Like,
yeah, because when I got to so when I got my scholarship, I was 6'2", 6'3", like 240 pounds defensive end. By the time I got to Purdue for training camp, I was like 265, 270, and it wasn't the good kind, but I was still fast. But their DNs were like way smaller than me anyways. So they really wanted me to play DT, but then a couple of linemen got hurt. One broke his foot, and then they moved me over. It was like, you play on the O-line, you're going to be making millions on Sunday. I was like, I'm transferring.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah. My parents were like, hell no, you ain't transferring.
Yeah, 1%. 1%. Don't
Get out your mind off that football and go back to that school and study your books.
That's right. You get a degree from Purdue. That's what it is. You got a degree though, right?
Yeah. Psychology.
Oh, that's what my son's going through now. All right. Tucker White says, change the intro. Also bald my eyes. I hear it every week, man. You guys need to come up with some new material. Jonathan Hill, just glad to see Tree is okay after the Randy Marsh turd the Steelers made. That was an ugly game. Ugly. We'll have to bring that back to Tree when he comes back. He's rifling through his
shirt. There he is.
Here we go. Let's see. Let's see his scooter imitation.
Chat. F's in the chat. If the press 1 in the chat if the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl. There you go, chat. There you go, baby. I didn't have a beater on me, so I had to do a quick little scissors and cut up a t-shirt of mine.
Hey, that's the old 90s, late 90s, early 2000s style. Cut the sleeves off. Cut the ribbons.
I used to cut the sleeves off. Oh yeah.
You're looking like Big Ben right there with the little shoulder.
You look like Big Ben too.
Yeah,
I do not look like Big Ben. Shut up.
Yes, you do.
Somebody said I look like TJ Watt at the store the other day, and I'm like,
I think that you would be a more effective quarterback than Big Ben right now, and probably more fit.
I don't know. I'm not that much of a statue. I don't know. I don't have the shoulder.
Look, he got some creases in there. That looks
I got creases. I got creases.
Okay, look at him. Get you some guns then.
Yeah. A little bit.
2 pythons escaped from the local zoo.
I don't know about 9mm.
Nah, that's more like a couple water pistols. Water pistols.
Accidentally removed it. They want you at full screen. Here you go.
Full screen? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at me. Look at these lack of pythons. Oh, yeah. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at these shoulders. You don't get this anyway.
Yeah. I might have multiples here. Oh, wow.
Yeah, baby.
Get it there. Hold on, we got a couple 50 bombs.
I don't know if it's as sexy as Scooter's female like imitation, but
Scooter's female, she was messing around. She might get it. That's all I gotta say. All right, we had a $50 bomb earlier.
Dude, that is so obvious. I'm super pale.
Graphon T-Roll says, I know a certain Billy Madison quote that fits my reaction to Auburn this weekend. Yeah.
Dude, they fucking blew it. Fuck Auburn. 5, I know you love Auburn. Fuck Auburn.
I wasn't
fucking
surprised.
idiots.
They blew 28-3. They blew multiple leads. Derek Mason was not effective late. The play where they scored the touchdown, they had safety help, and he wasn't even in the picture.
He wasn't even anywhere close. I'm like, yo, are you playing over the top? That's not over the top, bro.
He wasn't in the picture.
What was he
doing? Like, he was just praying that the ball would come his way, and he was
literally standing in the middle of the field, and then he's like turning and pivoting as the ball is already like about to be at the back of the end zone.
And what's sad is the pass rush was brilliant all night. They had
pressure on that cat all over.
Whatever Bryce Young, is that his name or something? Yeah.
Dude, I had an argument online with somebody literally for like 6 hours online about the fact that their running back should have went down on 2nd and 10 with 1 minute and 40 something seconds left in the game. And they ran an inside zone to the right. He bounced back, which you can do a cutback on inside zone if your backside guard is good, because he's the most important block. If he gets his block in good, you can cut back off of him. But he did a cut back and then cut back again because there was nothing there. And then he's literally got 20 yards to decide, 20 yards of space to the sideline to decide whether you're going to try and pick up some yards or you're going to go down. Because once you get to them numbers, you need to go the fuck down immediately because they're going to drag you out of bounds, which is what they did.
The problem I had with Bigsby was, like, as soon as he cleared the line, I was like, oh, he might get a first. But then I was like, oh, shit, he's in the danger zone.
Those Bama cats just cut him off immediately.
Yeah, but for a second, it looked like he was going to get that
first. For a second, it looked open as hell. But when they cut him off and he had to bubble his run, and widen. No, bro, you're going to now. You need to get down.
Yeah,
it's only second down. You don't even have to get it.
See, and that's why the coaches, they called an inside zone, thinking that he would end up in the middle of the field. They were trying to protect him because it would have been better.
They literally called the play for your benefit, for you to succeed.
Yeah, right. That's why I'm not worried that. I mean, next year they should be a better team. I think Bo Nix is going to come back. He's not going to be a draft pick in the NFL, so. It was a hard game to watch, and America wanted Auburn to win.
Oh, God. You're like, come on. This is like when New England plays in the AFC title game. The entire country is fans of the other team for one.
Right. And the other thing that I didn't like was I thought they should have gone for 2 in overtime, in the first overtime when they scored. Like, when do you have a chance to beat Alabama, right?
If you have a chance to put them away, just throw everything you got at them. Shit.
Yeah.
They ran some good plays, too, on their 2-point conversion.
Yeah. And it's just it didn't work out, and I knew it. And now Alabama's hopefully they get smoked by Georgia and they just don't go to the CFP because I'd rather see someone in there that deserves a chance. Alabama's not.
Yeah, it's gonna be Notre Dame. You and I both know this. Nobody wants Notre Dame in the championship.
I'd rather see Georgia.
Not even Notre Dame.
Exercise demons and wipe the floor with some shitty team. Like, I want to see Georgia fuck Cincinnati up, then I want to see Georgia fuck Michigan up. Like, that's my like.
I don't know. Ideal. I feel like.
What if Cincinnati beats Georgia?
Cincinnati is not going to beat Georgia.
I feel like, honestly, Michigan might have it.
They got a chance.
Yeah, because that win against Ohio State. Yeah, that's a program changer. That they finally did it. Nobody expected them.
Georgia's
so good. Everyone expected them to choke. I did.
Third degree Top Gun says IU sucks. The bucket is back where it belongs, and Purdue basketball is number 2 in the nation. It's highest ranking since '88. Say it, Ooch. Say it.
Boiler up.
Also, thank you to the Maize and Blue for bucking the fuck guys. You made this Thanksgiving weekend even better. That was beautiful. I was happy. Like, I mean, personally, if they would have lost, it would have been great because Harbaugh would have just received more. Higher, but I was happy for them. I think that Harbaugh finally got the win that he deserved, and they should be undefeated. They got fucked in that Michigan State game, so I think they handle business with Iowa, and they're going to the CFP. And like you said, they could win it, but I just think Georgia's been the number one.
Like if they get Cincinnati, and then let's say they get Cincinnati, let's say who's going to be that fourth in?
Georgia, Cincy, Michigan,
again,
and then either Alabama, if Alabama somehow beats Georgia, which I highly doubt.
Bama or like Notre Dame.
Or Notre Dame, or
No.
what's the CFP rankings right now? Hold on, let's look this up.
Yeah, let's see what the rankings are, because I think there's another team in there that we're not accounting for.
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma State has a chance. They beat Oklahoma. Okay,
Big 12
State
champ.
could crash the party, but right now Cincy is a lock, is a virtual lock. Did you
just
ever
watch them? Watch them get screwed over, though. Just watch.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's like, oh, Notre Dame's going to make us more money. Let's put them in to get.
But I don't see how you put an
Notre
Okie
Dame.
State over Cincy, especially if Alabama loses to Georgia, which we all think. Either way, Georgia's locked. Like, it would take a fluke, number one, for them to be beat. Michigan is a lock because unless Iowa somehow beats them, but that they'll call in a favor on that. And then you got all these one-loss teams, Oklahoma State, Notre Dame, and I obviously logic doesn't play into the part because money is what talks. Because if you have to pick between Okie State and Notre Dame from a money standpoint, you're going to put shitty-ass Notre Dame in there, and they are going to get pounded.
And it'll be another just – they're not even going to have their head coach anymore. So, I mean,
yeah,
it would kind of seem a little weird to put them in there just because it's not really like –
that'd be his parting gift to them.
Wow.
All right, let's do the tier maker because that's what we do every week here. And we're going to try to determine if there's a best team in the NFL. Why not? Hold on.
Damn, son, another 50.
Yeah, you read that.
Congratulations, Auburn. You blew it. Fire everyone. Secondly, the Mets are going to the World Series as we got the best pitcher in baseball and a few others too. Third, just imagine Notre Dame goes on to win it all without Brian Kelly. And lastly, how about them Cowboys?
Oh, yeah.
Chat. Rain Dakota Prescott is going to take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. Press 1 in the chat. The officials were garbage. Bullshit all around. Actually, I can't say bullshit because I am a Christian. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not doing this poorly. Chat. F's in the chat for the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm only here so I don't get fined.
They are garbage. Garbage.
Yeah, I think they got exposed a little bit.
Fuck Bama.
Bama.
Oh, by the way, 5. How did you feel when Max Scherzer got signed yesterday? Because I know, Mark Luino, Giraffe Neck Mark, he went the Mets version of the Inzer mode. Like, everyone was going the Mets are got Super Bowl! Yeah!
He did a Twitter space, and I hopped in, and I was drinking the Kool-Aid, man. Like, dude,
they're all drinking the Kool-Aid.
Steve Cohen has spent it. He is like a drunken sailor on shore leave.
You knew that was going to happen.
All right. I'm gonna drink all.
I mean, Starling Marte is a really good signing, though. You'll love Starling Marte.
I thought he was a good signing. I thought Miguel
Cano is a decent signing too. Yeah. Then you also got Eduardo Escobar, I think, too.
So Baez is gone, but I think they might.
But you've got some real under the radar signings. I think you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
My thing is what if they sneak in and get Correa or something and convince Lindor to move over to second? That'd be fucking sneaky right there. I'd love it.
Trevor Story. Try Trevor Story to second base.
Yeah, I don't know if Trevor Story is as serviceable as he used to be, but
he's a great hitter, though.
They're not done spending. All right, we got the Bears and the Lions. This was probably one of the worst.
What a trash game. And 25 million people saw it.
Ever. I was able to buy the Lions at -3, I think. Or no, I got the Lions at +3. So I didn't.
So you covered.
I thought that they were going to win outright, but
we all did, but
we all thought they was going to win.
Yeah.
Is Dan Campbell any good at coaching or play calling or clock management?
Know.
Because that was bad.
I don't.
He does the play calling. He took over offensive play calling.
Play calling.
I think that he likes calling plays, but he's a former tight end. He's not. He's got no head coaching experience. Does he have coordinator experience?
He had interim head coaching experience. He's been an assistant in New Orleans. I don't know if he was involved in calling plays.
Is he a coordinator?
Let me look this up.
That's a mistake.
As I said, he was interim in Miami for a hot minute.
I'm the type. I believe in the leadership.
He was interim head coach for Miami in 2015, and assistant head coach and tight ends coach from 2016 to 2020. I don't know if he's ever called plays.
Yeah,
but hey, Freddie Kitchens never called plays, but he was good for that 1 year.
Here's the thing. My leadership style, like the leaderships that I respect, is when you delegate. You trust your people and you let them do their job.
Yeah, when you know you're not the best at doing that.
Right, because you can't do 2 jobs in the NFL. Your job is you're barely good at 1 job. How do you think that you're going to be good at 2? Okay, Danny. And it's starting to be a little evidential that maybe some of the problem isn't just luck, that maybe Dan Campbell doesn't have his guys ready. He should have won that game. The Bears were coming in limping, and they lost.
5 losses in a row.
Mm-hmm. On tank.
Actually, it's worst case scenario for all teams because they're not firing Matt Nagy until the end of the year.
And
Chicago
you ask me, I don't really care if the Bears won. They are fucking trash. They should have won.
Oh, they are trash. They're hard
torch. They should have won by a lot. But thank you for only winning by 2.
I think they have a tough opponent next week, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
They're playing the Cardinals next week. And if they get Kyler back, Cardinals and Packers and Vikings. Jesus Christ, they're going 4-10. They're
straight to the meat shredder.
Yeah.
I love the Seahawks and Giants will finish 6-11, 7-10 at best.
The Giants have that pick, so fucking tank away, buddies. Tank away, my good friends. Chicago Bears. Raiders and the Cowboys, the second Thanksgiving Day game.
Felt so good to see the Cowboys lose. That ref ball was atrocious, though. 28 penalties.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
I've seen less yellow in my toilet after a night drinking. There's
less yellow at a fucking Steelers game.
Right.
Than the towels I saw on the field.
That
was bad.
So much laundry on the field. Like they had a little guy in the cart just go around and pick up all the flags and then watch them at halftime. It was terrible. It was terrible reffing. It seemed like they just wanted to keep the game close, but they fucked up and let the Raiders win.
Raiders. Well, I think they wanted the Cowboys to win, or they fucked up. Anthony Brown on that last PI. That was legit PI because he never turned around. But it's just
and then it went to OT, and the Vegas Raiders won it. Dak
all hail the coin.
Dak was decent, still missing CeeDee Lamb, still missing Amari Cooper. Gallup had a solid game. Wilson had it. Like they did enough to win. They just didn't. But they also came back, like when they shouldn't have. And
Rain Dakota Prescott. That's all I'm going to say.
And now all of a sudden, a lot of teams are in play for the playoffs as well. I think Dallas holds serve on the division. The other teams are so bad. The Raiders, I guess, are back to purgatory.
Yeah, I'd say. Well, they're close to a playoff spot.
They're over 500. They're 6-5. The entire fucking AFC West is.
Well, they're in the race for the wild card. So shit. I mean, if you want to put them in there, it makes sense.
Yeah, they are. Oh my gosh, they've gone from regular trash now to wild card.
Realistic chance. There's a realistic possibility.
They could make the playoffs. It's true. All right, Tree, start reading at Christopher Bowden.
Christopher Bowden. All right. Let me see if I can find this real quick. If you look at the comments section of the 334 Days of Our Lives theme song, it's about 98% about the Steelers and Captain Fat Fucking Tree. Days of Our Steelers is powerful. I think there's like a couple that was just like about how their mother used to watch this show, and I think it's just like, I don't know what I created. It's a monster.
It was a meme. It was a meme. That season was a magical season.
It was a terrible season for me. It was hell.
As a YouTuber, it was wonderful theater.
Yeah. No, but for me, it fucking sucked. I wanted it to end. And unfortunately, I'm probably going to have to go back to it this week, at least temporarily, or maybe have to separate it because Chase Claypool thinks that music is the best way to motivate people to practice and totally misreading the room.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Andrew Meyer, last week I said I was tired of Shanahan. Now the 49ers are in a playoff spot. I don't know what to think anymore. We'll probably lose to a real team. San Francisco's coming along. Like they're getting healthy again. Getting Kittle back is really strong. Elijah Mitchell's been really good. So they can make noise.
We say this.
Count them out.
We say this every year. We're always just like, I don't know what to make of this NFL, but this year in particular has been
it's terrible.
This one's definitely rough.
You can't gauge it from week to week. All you can do is embrace memes. Embrace stale memes.
We're not even into the 17th week where
we're like 13th week. Usually you get some form of like narrative or something going on, but
like a final push.
And it's still we're gonna go where no man has gone before.
There are at least 5 teams that are like, what the fuck? You don't know what to expect from them from week to week, and maybe more.
Yeah,
at least 5.
And those
Debo's out for a week or two. Same as Fred Warner.
Those teams have had little runs too, so you like kind of got fooled into thinking that they were like, okay, they're hitting 5th gear, they're hitting 6th gear, and then they lose like 3 in a row, 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4.
Or they start to recover like the Chiefs. The Chiefs are starting to look good again.
Chiefs are looking like the Chiefs again.
Bills are trying to get their shit together. All right,
Bills are weird though. I'll keep on going then. Fine then. Official Gus Ricklin, a word to the wise. Do not be a whiny brat who threatens to report the server when half of us are trying to help you change your ways, or you'll get far more than just boxed. Thank you and have a good night. And I think that's something related to the U-Tree server and Discord. So I think that's what's that is. I'm not sure about all the details, but I think there was a situation like that. Mr. Slaughter, Steelers got Super Bowl. I got Super Bowl. Super Bowl. Come on.
There's Sunday.
No, I mean, what? I mean, they're still going to the Super Bowl. I never said when, though. They're going to the Super Bowl. Trust me, kids. Going Super Bowl. Mystic Rican, I spent my last $10 until payday and midnight to ask if Steelers got Super Bowl. And yes, they are got Super Bowl. They're going so hard to the Super Bowl. You know it, son. You know it. Once again, I was visiting a little child, and he had a dreaded disease called Yenzeritis, which means that he's going to develop into a dreaded mohawk jorts and
a mohawk,
and not a mohawk, but a mullet. Yeah, he had a little Iron City in his hand. He for the chemotherapy, they just inject Iron City and Yingling into your body. And he asked me, you know what? He asked me a quick question. He said, Twee, are Steelers got Super Bowl? And I said, yes, Jimmy. Yes, they are. Steelers going to Super Bowl.
Are you going to bring back days of our Steelers? I like that Captain Fat Fuck. All right.
I'm cutting you off, Jimmy.
Where do we put the Bills? The Bills are now a wild card team.
Yeah, they're wild card. I mean, they should be better than what they were. Like, they should have blown them out in the first half. Their offense, once again, like, they need interior line, and they have no running game besides Josh Allen. Matt Breida looked okay, but at the same time, the Saints are so wrecked on offense that they're not going to put up much of a fight.
They're starting Taysom Hill this week. Like, it's bad.
Taysom Hill, who's coming off an injury.
Mm-hmm. They're 5-6. They've lost 4 in a row. Sorry, I put it in a gum Starburst. I don't want to.
Yeah. That's your code for edible. I get it. Okay.
No, I would have done that an hour ago. Sorry, had to swallow that down. The Saints are purgatory.
That's what she said.
I don't think they're going to get into
Saints are definitely in purgatory.
Yeah,
they're not going to.
Yeah, I don't think it's getting better.
The injuries are wrecking them.
Not happening. Oh, the next game. Hold on, let's read. Let me slice through some super chats. Okay, Isaac just can't stop laughing at those, hoping the Patriots would spend a while rebuilding. No rookie QB has made a Super Bowl appearance. Will Mac change that? Possibly.
Has Dan Marino, was he a rookie when he made a Super Bowl appearance?
Second year.
I thought Ben Roethlisberger was a rookie.
Nope,
no, that was second year too. Second year.
He went 15-1 his rookie year, and then they
lost to New England.
Mm-hmm. Mahmoud Faroud Steelers gone to Super Bowl is as accurate as Law Mets making the playoffs this past season.
They're going to the Super Bowl, man.
They were there.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
Be right back.
Wandered. Hey, no worries.
They're going to Super Bowl, man. Come on.
Uncultured Barbarian. Did Uche ever play with a QB who pulled a Cousins and lined up behind a guard? Ooh, we'll have to ask Uche. Remind me to ask Uche that.
Oh, I wonder if it was him, especially because you get like a dude's like upper arm up your crotch, like, oh,
he's all grabbing your nuts, and you're like, whoa, hey, do that. After
like, whoa, not up my taint, dude.
Yeah,
come on, that's for my girlfriend.
People watching.
Yeah.
Sean Pinkerton, Grossi's next punishment is French maid outfit. Yes. Write that
French
down.
maid outfit.
Apparently they were having fun with the Groosey Poosey.
The Groosey Poosey, yeah. I remember like stumbling into that, and apparently that was a big thing.
Tom Grossi, French maid. And I might get
and if he's French maid, I can't wait for someone to grab her by the Groosey Poosey.
The Groosey Poosey. Logan Brown, being a Michigan fan, I didn't truly believe they'd beat OSU, but they did it by running the football onward to Iowa and Indy. We'll be at the game. I watched that whole game, man. The Michigan was
they dominated.
They dominated. They put it away when they had the chance to, and that's how you do it against your rival. It helped that the weather kind of sucked because the passing game kind of got taken out. But they handled their business, man. Like Jim Harbaugh showed that extension was worth it. It was worth it. Jared Froman, say your goodbyes to Javier Baez, 5 points. We'll take good care of him in Detroit. If only Tree were here to listen to this snapper chat. Oh, he's here. He showed up.
I'm here.
Baez,
I'm unfortunately here.
Ooch, the question was, did you ever have a quarterback line up behind you thinking that you were the center?
Yes, I did. Happened in practice. It was a fucking rookie. We were in a tackle over formation with the tight end. So we had tight end, tackle, guard, center, guard. And then we had and we had another tackle. So we had an extra lineman. Yeah, one extra tackle. And it's just, we're just going through plays, but it's full speed. I mean, it's practice speed, but it's full speed.
Right.
And he started off kind of walking towards the tackle. Then he comes over and comes under me, and he starts to go down. And I just felt like a tap on my ass. Like he was like, quarterbacks come up and they tap you on the ass, and then they stick their hands up your fucking tank.
Yeah.
So he tapped me on the ass, and I'm like, I look to the center because I'm like, what? And I look behind. I'm like, motherfucker, the center's right here. He's got the ball.
That's the thing you got to worry about, because if you get some dudes like hand up your taint, I'm like, hello.
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, man,
I was like,
after the game,
give me a drink first, motherfucker.
Yeah. At least take me out to dinner. God damn.
At least loop me up before you fuck me.
Yeah, buy me a spit for crying out loud. Red Rhino says FPV releases a video if Jim Harbaugh is a bad coach or just bad luck. Harbaugh on Saturday, and I took it personally. Yes, he did. All right, another game. Oh, perfect. Now that Uche's back, Steelers Bengals.
Oh boy. That was domination. Like that was an everything problem. And Steelers still going to the Super Bowl, but this was just a hold up. I know TJ Watt's out because Mike, my absolute question is, what the fuck are you going to do against Lamar Jackson? The running game is getting torn to shreds the past couple days because you have no run defense. Most of your guys are injured. Your middle linebackers are pretty rough. Secondary's roughed out too. So what do you do against Mark Andrews? You trust Devin Bush to do anything? No. Joe Schobert, he's okay, but he's not like a game changer right now. TJ Watt's probably going to be out with COVID, even though he's visibly injured. They're hoping Joe Hayden's back, but Lamar Jackson, I think that 4 interception performance is kind of fluky, but dude, they're just going to run the ball. Like, that's all you have to do, because the last 3 opponents gashed us in the run.
Yeah, that's how the Ravens beat the Browns. I see them doing it the same way, just playing ugly fucking football.
Oh yeah, it's like it's the way the Steelers do. They're probably going to give us a taste of our own medicine, like
right.
Really, I'm going to sit there like these are the luckiest motherfuckers this side of the continent.
And an ugly game actually favors the Ravens. Like they've
unfortunately, yes, it does.
Ugly all year, and
because like the Steelers don't have the defense. Like the only way you win like that is with elite defense, and the Steelers don't have it right now. I don't know if they've had it all season.
The Ravens can survive ugliness because Lamar is athletic enough to pull something out of his ass and get them a point or two. The Steelers,
Justin Herbert ran all over that defense.
Yeah.
If Justin Herbert runs all over this defense, what's Lamar Jackson going to do?
It's going to be
and he probably would have if he could.
No TJ Watt. So where do you put these Steelers on the?
They're in purgatory.
Okay, they're going to Super Bowl.
Yeah, of course. They're going Super Bowl. You got it right, baby. We're going Super Bowl. Yeah.
Sevensburg.
It's funny every time.
Kiss the rings. I mean, I feel like I partially believed it after a bit, but I feel like it's my denial because I've got nothing else going on in this damn city. Everyone thinks Ben Roethlisberger is still prime Ben, and he's not. Everyone still thinks that the defense is really good, and he's a lot of Pittsburgh fans do. Dude, a lot of Steelers fans do.
You will not be able to convince your average Yinzer that Ben is not God. You
will convince him that it's not 2009. Easily.
Ooch, do you ever read the comments on Trees videos? Like Steelers fans rush to Big Ben's aid
they do it to me on Twitter too. That people who think I'm not a Steelers fan.
Right. They call Tree the biggest.
He's clearly in decline.
Yeah.
Clearly in decline.
He's been in decline for years.
For a few years.
Look at footage from him from 2009. Look at him now. Big notice, maneuverability in the pocket. He does not have it anymore.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's been gone.
It's gone. He doesn't have it. He used to be really good at just stretching plays. I mean,
creating chaos. Like he was an excellent quarterback in that time.
Yeah.
But now it's like
he was also the toughest son of a bitch on the field. Like he could just take hits and be like, fuck, I don't care,
Unfortunately, that's what's causing it. He took a beating in his early years, and it's caused a hard fall.
Now he's tripping over himself because he just wants to get down. He's like that prize fighter looking for the soft spot on the canvas. He's like, fuck, let's go down. Let's go UW. Michigan shouldn't be number 2. It should be 1 Georgia, 2 Bama, 360 4 OSU. Bama has already lost to Texas A&M, barely beat Florida and Auburn. They are going to lose to Georgia. This is
just watch them beat Georgia for shits and giggles.
State of Georgia.
Watch them blow out Georgia.
Oh, I know that.
Just watch it. That's probably what's going to happen.
I don't see it because their defense just isn't as good, and Bryce Young just is. Well, here's the thing though: Stetson Bennett isn't a great quarterback. He hasn't really been tested this year. They could do something to limit the damage, but I think Georgia handles their business. I mean, you don't want Alabama in the playoffs. So if you can take care of them, get it done. Get it done.
Get them out of there.
This is a year of redemption. Oklahoma State finally beat Oklahoma. That's been a long time coming. Michigan finally beat Ohio State. It's time for Georgia to exercise some demons.
Hey, because this has been a mental thing for them too. They've had.
I'll believe it when I see it happen.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
There were plenty of teams that, dude, they should have beat them in 2018 with Tua, but they choked.
Well, they were winning that game. They had shut down Jalen Hurts completely. They made Jalen Hurts look like the Eagle quarterback that he is, and he got benched, and then they were like, oh, shit, we need to stretch the field, and they didn't adjust for it. And, they would have won if Jalen Hurts had continued. It would have been a blowout if Jalen Hurts had continued in that game. Dodger of Zion went to my first SEC tailgate this past weekend and had a blast. Just wish Carolina didn't totally shit the bed. Yeah, SEC, maybe if you go to LSU or something, it's not as friendly, but most – SEC tailgates, you'll just walk up and strangers will be like, hey, you want to play and just fucking hang out and chill. You'll just meet mad people in those tailgates. It's fun. It's very fun.
Yeah.
But Pounder 420, why do you guys never plug your podcast in your videos? It's because you're even worse at self-promotion than you are at making YouTube videos. For us, and I don't want to sound arrogant, but most of the real estate for plugging is like that inventory is used for sponsorship. So like,
I think like most people know about it that like want to watch. I feel like
we used to use the community pages a lot, but the thing is
I plugged it in like a State of the Tree vid once. So
it helps. Like we get
but you can't do it all that often or else people get tired of it.
Yeah, people do get sick of it.
This is a different style than the shit we do.
Yeah, if I have inventory, I want to sell coffee. Speaking of that, brew, you can order, you can pre-order the
Black Friday sale. Black Friday sale.
Oh, we also have merch at Benchwarmer Brew.
Oh yeah, I like my design. It's a gray shirt, black and gold player.
Why don't you read Patrick Muller's super chat while I
Patrick Mueller. This is the best week in years as a Michigan fan. OSU fans can't handle it. Number 2 in the playoff rankings, and Hutchinson deserves the Heisman Trophy. Hutchinson's a top 3 pick. It's Aiden Hutchinson or Kayvon Thibodeau or Matt Corral. Or is it Corral or Corral? I forget.
Corral? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Don't
that's
ask me to pronounce shit because I butcher things when I pronounce them.
All right. I'll just call him Golden Corral and call it a day then.
All right.
But
read another one while I get these t-shirts.
Oh yeah, absolutely will. Sir Random Guy for 10. Clickbait Sports Power Rankings. Week 13. Week 1, Tommunism. Week 2, Mile High Mediocrity. 3, Freddie Kitchens' new head coach, 2022. 4, Scooter McGrew 7-4. 5, Democracy falling down. That's right. I'm better than that fat piece of shit. F's in the chat for that fat ass.
There you go. All right, here are the shirts, by the way. If you go to benchwarmerbrew.com, there's the Broncos one. Here's the Giants one. I like that one. He's got the 69 on him. And here's Stellar
and the Stellar Stuff guys Super Bowl. They got Super Bowl.
All right, let's do a couple games here. Back to the games. Panthers, Dolphins. Dolphins fucking teabag the Panthers. Like,
what? A quick question.
Dolphins.
Is Cam Newton back? Cam Newton back?
He looked bad.
One of them.
Yeah. He looked good again.
I'm back. You're back all right. 5 for 21 to 5.5 QBR. Get in line, buddy.
I don't think the Panthers are good. That's also a problem. Christian McCaffrey's
McCaffrey's out for the year. That was their offense.
McCaffrey is going the way of the Sean Alexander back. Yeah,
McCaffrey's done.
He could be cut. Like it's.
Well, didn't he just get extended?
He did, but like
that might be done.
Yeah, I mean they try to keep those options in there to be able to cut them, or they'll just be like, "Fuck it."
Because they've bared with them this is the 3rd season in a row.
Yeah.
Update on Bleacher Report: Panthers have quote no plans to deal running back amid injuries.
Wow.
Damn.
The thing is like the running backs, they don't get healthier as they go on. They just keep getting worse. Like
no injuries in college too.
Yeah. Only Frank Gore has like got better, and he's
they just extended him. Their potential out is next year.
Yeah.
They have a $14 million cap hit for next year. Dead cap is $26 million if they cut him. So there's no way they're cutting him next year. Year after they might cut him, and they'd have to suffer.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I just don't see him seeing that contract out. No running back is going to see their contract out. Let's be honest here. But I just don't see him doing it in Carolina. Where do we put the Panthers? They're
purgatory. Very purgatory. They're the epitome of purgatory.
I think Miami's right there too with them.
They're in purgatory. Yeah. They're back in purgatory.
Yeah. But they're climbing. They've been down in the bottom tier of trash. Miami has. Brian Flores got them, in shape.
A
They're
little
playing the
motivated.
Giants next week. Yeah. Giants Eagles, one of the ugliest games I've ever seen in my life. I was trying.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
I was just laughing
Hey.
hysterically at how bad the Eagles were.
First to 14 wins.
So bad.
Jalen Hurts was giving out picks. He was just like, here you go. Here's
In
a
the
pick
red
for you.
zone.
Right.
What is wrong with that guy?
He's not good at throwing the ball. He's just,
Yeah, like you shut down their running game, they're done.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, I kind of knew this was a good matchup for the Giants because the Eagles are only good at running the ball and the Giants are only good at stopping the run. Like those are the only two things. Like so I knew that they would come out.
You got a chance.
They were like, "Oh, well, we're not going to run into the teeth of the Giants, so we are going to have to pass the ball." And the Giants secondary held up and they came up with some pretty easy picks, honestly. It's not like, these were freak occurrence picks where
No, they were just easy
in.
picks. Like he tried to force balls where they weren't, and he got denied.
Right. Don't get me wrong, the Giants.
That's what he's been doing. He's been
Yeah.
forcing balls like since day one.
And he doesn't have a deep arm. So like if you're the Giants or you're any defense, like you're just gonna play 3 quarters in. Like you don't have to have to worry about him throwing over the top. Or if he beats you over the top, congrats, buddy. Like
Yeah,
good
now
job,
do it
man.
again. Now do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it again.
Yeah.
Because when he throws
he's-
deep, he's throwing it into the sideline.
Mm-hmm. He's forcing so many balls, you could call him a sex offender. It's that
Ooh,
bad.
You could call him Ben Roethlisberger and not on the field. Oh yeah. The Eagles are in purgatory now. They're still somehow better.
Yeah, they're
than
purgatory.
the Giants.
Dude,
even though they lost
there are
to-
garbage teams that are 5-6 and still have a chance to make playoffs. The fucking football team is in a playoff spot. The Falcons are near a playoff spot. The Eagles are near a playoff spot. The Giants are a game back.
Well,
the Bears are a game back. This is why we did not need a 7th seed because of dog shit like this.
Yeah, it just rewards mediocrity.
Which means that the Steelers are sneaking into the 7th seed and we're going Super Bowl.
We still got
This is part of the plan, baby. It's part of the plan.
Got it.
all right, if the Steelers go to the Super Bowl, how about you buy
If the Steelers go to the Super Bowl, I am going to I feel like oh God.
How about this?
I will not only lather myself in ranch dressing, I will like run buck naked.
You'll EDP.
We're
it down the street.
streaking. We're streaking.
You're saying you're gonna EDP it down the street.
I don't know about
Fucking
that.
naked. Just only a terrible towel. Just that's your entire wardrobe.
Maybe Steelers helmet too. Nah, I'm good.
No, you're gonna veto that, dude.
Yeah.
The Steelers are not going to the Super. If the Steelers go to the Super Bowl, I'll Venmo you money, and you can mail me a Primanti's burger, and a Pittsburgher, and I'll eat it out of the box. You don't even need to put it on ice. If when it arrives, whatever state it's in, I'll fucking at least eat. Like,
I'll take a bite.
yeah. On
Dude,
camera.
I will be like so like drunk on fucking Kool-Aid. It's not even funny if that happens.
All right, Titans Patriots. Titans were
Titans
in
got
the Super Bowl
dispatched.
tier 2 weeks ago. 2
They've
weeks
been
ago,
there
they
for
were the
most of the
best
season,
team
too.
in the NFL. And now they're losing to the supposed best team in the NFL with a rookie quarterback, the Patriots.
They're both division to me.
Yeah, the Titans are still going to win the division.
Yeah, well, I mean the Colts. Like, I don't see them winning their
Heating
division.
up. Colts are heating
Colts
up.
are-
All the Titans have to do is get to the playoffs and hopefully get Derrick Henry back. That's the only way.
It might not happen. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Derrick Henry comes back like week 17 for a couple snaps. I
Yeah,
would
that
not
makes
be
sense.
surprised.
All the Titans need, if they get 10 wins, they're in the playoffs. That's
As
how I feel.
freakish of an athlete as he is, I could see him pulling some fucking, some cybernetic systems type shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, as long as they can hold out, get healthy, they'll be okay. But I don't know how that's
some
going to happen.
fucking doctor has been mining stem cells in a fucking research lab in China. He's just like
Injected his freaking foot with it over and over.
two orange pills. Derek, take these.
Just handing it behind him.
Next thing you know, a chicken is growing out of his ankle. He's like, "Oh, we'll cut that off." We'll cut that off. Don't worry about it. He's like,
Small
you know,
side
there's
effects.
chicken growing out of my leg, right? He's like, no, don't worry about that. Normal side effects, Derek. There's a fetus. There's an actual fetus.
Something growing.
Falcons.
You guys remember when Ted Williams cryogenically froze himself? They transferred his spirit and brain over to McCorkle Jones.
That's what they did.
That's why he's so good.
Teddy ball game is in McCorkle Jones. Jaguars and Falcons. I bought the Falcons at minus 2.5. Steal of the weekend. I was like, really? Only 2.5? So they could win by a field goal and I'm good? That was easy money. Easy money. Jaguars suck again. They are
Omega trash. They've gone backwards.
So he's an Omega trash.
Where's Urban coaching next year?
No, he's coaching in a hospital for a heart ailment.
Yeah. I think
Jacksonville one more year.
I don't think he's going back to college.
Then we'll see him start to fall off.
I think it'll be a mid-season firing for Urban next year. Just
I don't know about that, man. I don't know if they finish out this year.
What's funny is I think only Gruden is the only coach to be released.
Fired right now, yeah.
Yeah.
It was like last year we had like some heavy firings by now.
Yeah.
We had, Quinn and Dimitrov. We had Dave Caldwell, Patricia and Bob Quinn.
Yep.
I think we had a couple other guys too.
Coach last year. I forgot about that.
He was fucking trash.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Read some supers. Wow. Are we getting rated or something? No, it's catching up.
No,
it's Pens and Avs.
Pens and Avs and Pat's Fandom 98. You Tree, read this in Yinzer mode. The Patriots are going Super Bowl! Yeah! I feel unclean doing that. Fuck you. Daniel Shell is a lifelong Oklahoma fan. Lincoln Riley ran scared knowing he's going to the SEC, going to the left coast. I've never seen a more cowardly move. Let me put it to you this way. Here's why that he went there. They're buying his houses at double value, so he's getting $1 million bonus. They're buying his $6 million house in California. They are giving him, I think, something like $170 million or something, like a 10-year, like big money. Like
they're giving him CEO pay. Like,
yeah.
He got a golden parachute before he even
he got big. And then I think there's like another perk he's doing too. He transferred his 5-star quarterback over too, and it looks like Greasy Pussy has
he's in here. He just showed up in time for Greasy Pussy.
Patriots
Tom, that now that you're watching, French Maid is the punishment on Thursday. It is happening. You're gonna be a sexy French maid, and I'm gonna drop my pen. And you're going to have to pick it up.
Greasy Pussy sounds like a French porn film with like a dominatrix. It's something really just fucking weird.
Greasy Pussy Volume 43 on 4chan. What's the 4chan server where you can find anything?
B? No, not B. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not familiar with 4chan.
What's that 4chan meme? It's called Volume something, whatever.
I don't know, dude.
Someone in the chat will know what that meme is. Keep reading.
That one guy you didn't know for 5. Rams are making me skeptical on who they are. If we do make playoffs, they'll most likely be one and done. Hope I'm wrong. They've got time to turn it around. And isn't Stafford hurt? Or dealing with some sort of injury?
Yep. Rule 34, everyone. Thank you with the crucial Kip the Bears.
God.
Yeah. Rule 34. Do you know what that rule is?
Oh, unfortunately, I do.
Yes. We all do. Uche, do you know what Rule 34 is?
No.
Dude, don't look it up. Don't.
Yeah. Well, essentially, if you can think of it, it exists.
The rule is apparently there is porn of it, no exceptions.
Yes. Like if you want to see a woman covered in motor oil with feathers on her, like you can find it. You can just find it if you want to find Tom Grossi.
That is the dark side of the internet, and it is very painful.
That's the dark side of the
There is some very fucked up shit. Very fucked up.
If you want to see Tom Grossi in a French maid uniform, just
unfortunately, you made it reality, so fuck you. I do not want that image in my goddamn mind.
34 exists.
Fuck you.
The Rammers line. Did you read that?
No.
Oh, my condolences for the A&M and South Carolina fans this weekend. As for Ohio State, you blew it and gave Harbaugh a 15-year extension. Probably, yeah. Coach Harbaugh is not paying.
He's a lifetime contract now.
Yeah, in Ann Arbor. He was getting shunned at restaurants. Now they're like, come on in, coach.
Yeah, he's getting any co-ed he wants if he desires it. He's getting the Urban Meyer. He's doing with 3 co-eds at once.
Yeah, he's just, he's going to open up his own bar in Ann Arbor called Urban
Jim's
Meyer.
Place.
Yeah, called Harbaugh's Bitches.
Harbar.
The Harbar. Sean Pinkerton, Aiden Hutchinson should be a Heisman finalist minimum. He wrecked OSU for 3 sacks. He'll be a top 5 in April. Yeah, possibility. There's no best player in college now. Like,
there's no real elite talent.
Yeah, this is gonna be a bad year to have a lot of draft picks if you're looking for, say, a quarterback.
Well, if you're looking for good depth, I think there's some excellent role players out there, but real. Spencer Rattler, I think, is transferring. I don't know.
Yeah, where is he gonna go?
Probably to USC.
Yeah,
no, he's not going to USC. They got that
actually
star recruit.
Well, they're probably going to A&M. Watch him go to A&M.
Yeah, maybe.
Watch him go to Pitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll be like, "Oh God, we're fucked."
The problem with Rattler is he thinks he's better than he is.
He's an arrogant cunt. He's a cunt.
He might need some humbling, Charlie Hins, the funniest part about Scherzer to the Mets is the fact that I was there when he threw that no-no against us in 2015. Now he's on our side. If there is a Mets version of Yinzer mode, I was certainly feeling it yesterday. Yep. Hell yeah. In the building, Max Scherzer. Good Dusty boy. If Alabama loses to Georgia, do they deserve to still be in the college football playoff? Personally, if they lose, I think it should be Georgia, Michigan, Cincinnati, and Oklahoma State. I would love to see that. I agree. New opponents. Nobody wants to see Alabama. Nobody wants to see Notre Dame. That'd be
nobody
three
wants to see
new party crashers right there. Don't feed Phil.
And Notre Dame had some really ugly wins against Toledo and I think a couple other opponents too.
Notre Dame gets to the college football playoff and they get smoked.
They get destroyed every year. Every year.
Yeah, either Clemson or Alabama would beat them. Don't feed Phil. Packers fans was eating lamb chops on Sunday. Let's go UW. Come on, 5. Georgia has always been the bridesmaid, never the bride. Mindset, Bama still way better than Cincy or Notre Dame. Yeah, that being said, the SEC championship should be fun to watch. It's very possible, but 2 losses should not put you in. Like, I feel like there's still rules to college football, right? Like, losses matter. Losses matter. I don't want to see a 2-loss team be the national champion. That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah. If there's not going to be an 8-team or 12-team playoff, then no. Like, every game is a playoff game. Great Canadian Tire Fire Center. I picked the Ottawa Senators in 2003. The last 6 years are perennial ass-kicking. Melnick, I can only hope, croaks. Dorian is trash. And Smith is not a head coach at all. The Great Canadian Tire Fire rages on. Sad but true. Sad but true. All right, let's power through some games. The Buccaneers pulled out a late win over the Colts. Colts are playing better, but not good enough to beat the Bucs, who are possibly a Super Bowl team.
Yeah,
possibly.
They're still
definitely up there.
Yeah.
Colts are they play well. Like, I think they have a chance of doing something. They need to win against another legitimate.
Are they a wild card team?
Yeah.
They're purgatory. They're in between. Wild card and purgatory. They're like in between.
6-6. Both. They're in position for.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're
they're
in
purgatory.
between.
Yeah, they're purgatory. You're right. That's the definition of purgatory. Jets and the Texans. The Jets,
both Thanksgiving Day trash. Put them all in there. All trash.
The Jets are fucking up their tank. Like, yeah, they're fucking trash for not being.
Here's the thing.
Trash.
5. Let me play devil's advocate. They still have Seattle's pick, and it's higher than their current pick.
Seattle.
They don't have to tank.
Seattle lost to Washington. How do you do that?
Oh my God! That's
well, over 40 minutes of time of possession for Washington, and their offense can't convert a first down until the last drive. That's how you do it.
Nope.
Yep, and then they couldn't.
Like Washington didn't even have a kicker. Like,
dude. Last night, and I want to talk about this a little bit later. LC on that last play, that was the worst coverage I've ever seen. Landon Collins, just they were running a dime package.
Yeah, he bit on the coverage.
No, he just
like
he let the receiver just run right up the seam, right into the end zone.
Well, of course. The problem is, was he the guy reading the quarterback and thought he was running?
I don't know what he was doing. It was one of the worst plays I've ever seen where he
was wide open.
The only guy there. There was only one receiver in the pattern. The two receivers did out routes, I think. And great find by Russell Wilson, but it was kind of he was just oh shit. He was surprised. I've never seen a safety bite so bad on whatever he was thinking. And then they make up for it by intercepting the 2-point conversion immediately. Yeah. It was
and they nearly recovered the onside kick. The only difference was that it was illegal formation.
Yeah.
It was an illegal formation, and it was just behind the line of scrimmage. If they didn't line up improperly, they would have recovered.
He wasn't far enough away from the kicker, so he got Mitch. It was It was the right call.
It's on a technicality, but at the same time, it was the right call.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think they would have kicked a field goal though. They only had.
They were only down by 2.
Yeah, down 2, but 14 seconds, no timeouts. You got to go to the sideline or scramble out of bounds. It's tough. It's tough.
I think they could have done it.
They could have hit someone in the middle and then ran up and spiked it, but still tough. Broncos Chargers.
What the fuck happened to the Chargers? How did they get dominated so bad?
I laid money on the Chargers.
It's the same pattern that all these teams we thought were good were going through. They win 3 in a row, 4 in a row, then they drop 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the NFL now without training, without proper, with the extra week, the bye weeks, that's happened. Limited practice. Nobody's in really game shape. They're all banged up.
Easily.
And then we got what do we do with the Broncos?
They're still purgatory to me.
Yeah, they're purgatory.
Okay. You had a long day, Ooch. Stay with us. Ooch.
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Yeah, you're all right. Gotta go drink a Red Bull. Fucking take it.
That's what I was looking for earlier. I was looking for one of my dang monsters.
Yeah, those monsters will fuck you up. 49ers and the Vikings. The Vikings.
They're purgatory.
Another
situation where it's a winnable game and they blow it away. I know Minnesota's going to blame officiating, but they squandered too many opportunities.
And is the Niners their playoff team, right?
They're fifth. They're 16 now.
Won 3 straight.
They brought their season back from the brink.
Everyone was trying to body Jimmy Garoppolo, but
they sure were
keeping Trey Lance on the bench.
Don't worry, he's going to be a Pittsburgh Steeler next year.
Jimmy Garoppolo,
right?
Probably. That'd be a good get for the Steelers, honestly. Parker Allen says, as a Saints fan, put us in purgatory, but on the plus side, the Lions are still winless. Yeah. Tread Behemoth, a high Q I stole from SB Nation article that sums up the 49ers Vikings game. I am Kirk Cousins. This butt does not have the ball. $31 million.
Ooh, 31.
He did line up. He lined up in the wrong.
He wound up behind the guard.
Yeah.
And the whole offense was disheveled. It wasn't just him.
He also, when he was a Redskin, took a knee when he was supposed to spike it. Do you remember that?
I do.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And the clock ran out, and he thought that the clock had stopped, and he just watched it run out. And they ended up, they weren't able to get 3 points. Fucking Kirk Cousins is a definition of a blonde. Fat Man 1989, wondering how Baylor isn't higher in the CFP. I think they haven't really played anybody, right?
Yeah.
Notable Demon Tim currently at lunch from work, but damn, Tree, care to spell put your hate boner on Miami sports. LA sports is reverting back to the 80s LA Dodgers / Raiders. Mohammed Faroud. Tree, did the Cowboys going offsides remind you of Artie Burns going offsides back to get back against the Chargers in 2018? Also, Steelers going to Super Bowl. is as likely to happen as Walmets not blowing the lead last season.
It kind of did. It actually kind of did. Because he missed a field goal that they went offsides on.
Yeah, the Cowboys were like, fuck it. Let's just try to block the fucking field goal. And they kept jumping offside because they knew they'd lost. They knew they had lost. In fact, the second offsides gave the Raiders a first down, and they were like, fuck it, now let's kick. Like, let's end this shit. That guy.
I would have done the same thing.
Oh, yeah, me too. Seager and Scherzer hurt, but they deserve to get paid. Hearing the Dodgers are looking at Freeman would be crazy, even hearing Muncy has a torn UCL. Yeah, Freddie Freeman's going to get a lot of money. And
Freeman's going to get paid.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
I mean, it might not happen until the CBA comes back, whenever that is. But
yeah. Well, that's why
CBA officially expires tomorrow at 11:59.
Yeah, I think that's why all these deals are getting done. You're going to see more deals tonight.
Oh, sure. Easily. They're all scrambling to get it done.
Jerwa.
Because they don't know, like.
Oh, Jerwa says Rangers suck. Go Wild. What? You must be talking about the Texas Rangers. Tread Behemoth. If the Lions go winless again, they should be stripped of their franchise and replaced by whoever wins the college football national championship. No. Come on.
Yeah, that won't work.
A college team might be able to hang with an NFL team for a drive.
Yeah.
Maybe.
They don't have the talent.
Bust out some shit that the NFL's never seen, like some wildcat type shit. And then they'd be like, oh, all we got to do is hit these little bitches. And that would be it. The Villains Talk Show, Tree Flames fan here. I just want your opinion on last night's game and the new Penguin owners.
I was not able to see last night's game, unfortunately. I was too busy with the football game. The thing with the ownership, I feel like there were rumors of the Penguins trying to sell, especially a couple years ago. I know Burkle wanted out. Lemieux has a share of an ownership, but Fenway apparently, they don't have really any ties. So if they don't do well, they might be selling off like the old core and investing in a rebuild. But we'll see where it goes from there, to be honest with you.
Yeah. TARDIS man, don't worry, the Steelers will crush my Vikes.
Don't be worried about that. Be careful about that. I think it's going to be close.
What? Who got suspended for biting? A Kings player bit somebody?
Oh, Brendan Lemieux, Claude's son.
So Claude's son is an asshole too?
This spank cats for biting?
He pulled a Luis
Suarez. He fucking bit dudes.
He pulled a Suarez. All right.
Yeah, he was doing a Dracula.
You know what's ironic?
Y'all saw the Tristan Smith from the Cowboys, right? He got suspended.
For punching. Yeah, he did a sucker punch.
Punching a dude after the game.
He was suspended 5 games for biting.
Ooh, how you bite somebody?
That fits.
Well, it was in a fight.
What's the off-limits shit, right? Biting, crotch grabbing, and spitting.
Yeah.
Spitting.
Yeah, no spitting.
Spitting is the
spitting leads to we got to come kick your ass after the game before you get on the bus.
Right. I'm Kevin Garnetting. I'm Carmelo Anthonying that shit with looking for Kevin Garnett in the locker room.
Yeah.
That's how that's going down. If you spit
Claude Lemieux, was he an Islander? I don't think he was. Was he?
No, he was an Avalanche, and he played for.
I think you're thinking of Claude Loisel. I think that's the one you're thinking of. Let me look this up.
I'm looking it up. I'm faster than you. Read a super chat.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
He played for the Devils, Avalanche, Yotes, and Canadiens, Dallas Stars, San Jose Sharks. Never an Islander.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Jacob Tobin. At least we re-signed Byron Buxton, even though we refused to sign pitching and the Vikes have numbed me. At least I have North Dakota State football. Roll Herd. Since 90. Since 90. The Islanders are one of the worst teams in hockey, shattering the myth that new buildings don't make a team better. Sharks are blowing the Devils' balls off. I'm still putting the Niners in purgatory.
Yeah, but the Isles.
Of course, I did a video on the fucking Islanders last year.
Right. The Isles are missing half their team. They're in COVID protocol. They had to cancel the game on Saturday. I was all excited for Ranger hockey, and it didn't happen.
All those unvaxxed players.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I think they are vaxxed.
They're all vaxxed. Yeah, a good chunk of them are vaxxed.
Are you?
They should only be out for a couple days, right?
It depends on protocol.
Yeah, I think they're shutting it down for 10 days.
So it's a new it's the increase in the new variant. I think they're pushing it. So I feel like the NFL is going to do the same thing too. Once because Omicron's already here, it's too late. Like once that starts spreading, people are going to be like, "Oh
Once
no!"
the news gets out, it's already been here for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easily.
Yeah.
It's because it has an
the
incubation
news
period. It's too late.
Mm-hmm.
It's already in America. It's here.
Uh-huh. We should have kept the borders closed, but
Well, the problem is like they do it too late, and it's just like, oh, we're going to shut down travel to these X nations when it's like it's already in Europe. Yeah. You got to shut down the entire borders. It's too late.
Yeah, you got to shut down everything.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're not going to do that. They didn't do that in the beginning, and they're not doing it now. Yeah. So
I'll just have to deal with another spike.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. We're going to get the Omicron Persei.
Yeah. And then by the time we're at Zeta, we're all going to be dead. And then they're going to have to go alpha.
Yeah, we'll be zombies on the next mutation will become zombies.
Alpha beta, alpha gamma, alpha delta, alpha epsilon. Yes, I know the Greek alphabet. Charlie Hines. Also, since we mentioned it earlier, how about them Cowboys, as I laughed maniacally. Eric Benzing, Iowa likes to play to the level of their competition, which is why I wouldn't be surprised if they upset Michigan. I don't know about that.
I don't know, man.
Harbaugh better be like, hey, our mission is to beat Iowa. Fuckers. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Yeah, don't do that this week. Not against Iowa.
Graf Von T-Roll, congrats to Enes Kanter Freedom on becoming a U.S. citizen. Yeah, Kanter, one of the few guys to speak out against China.
But it's okay because like LeBron's saying he's using LeBron's platform for evil or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is just really like he's dealt with legit persecution.
One thing I can respect Kanter for is like the Turkish government wants to kill him. Like,
as I said, it's legit persecution. Like Erdogan wants him dead.
Yeah, if he were to go to Turkey, like they would pull a Saudi Arabia like Jamal Khashoggi, like they would lock him.
Khashoggi,
yeah,
easily.
They would lock him in a torture room and just fucking kill. They'd fly in a squad. But he don't care. He's now an American citizen. GN1, Browns fan. That loss felt like we were symbolically eliminated from the playoffs. 2, what do you remember about the 94 MLB strike, given the grim news? I was so mad at baseball. That was my senior year, and I was so mad at baseball. Like I don't know. I really lost a lot of respect for baseball.
I was canceling a World Series like that. That was a brutal. The only thing that brought it back was steroids.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine if football just canceled a Super Bowl over?
It would devastate the league. Devastate
over a Labor.
That would have devastated the local economy.
Yeah.
Multiple economies.
Multiple. Well, the Super Bowl is like a multi-billion-dollar event for the city, for the country.
The businesses around like LA. Like they're counting on that Super Bowl money.
Yeah, everything in LA, everything around LA, everything within 50 miles of that place is going to see some kind of financial effect if they canceled it.
Mm-hmm. It's also affects the American economy. Like, I mean, as a whole,
NFL is a pillar of American economies too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just sitting around buying chips, like Tostito sales on Super Bowl Sunday are like, it's the best day of the year for Tostito.
Beer, Bud Light, Miller Lite, Coors Light,
beer,
White Claws now. For all the out there. I'm just kidding.
All kinds of food, all kinds of everything.
Yep. Meatballs. Do you ever eat meatballs any other day besides Super Bowl Sunday? No.
Sometimes, like if you get that huge meatball in an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get the huge sandwich,
What's in your Super Bowl rotation? Yeah, chicken wings. I see that. Pizzas.
Buffalo chicken dip, dude. Buffalo.
I like what's the tray with the crackers and the meats? I like
charcuterie board.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't speak another language. Yeah, I'm not that fancy. That's
what it's called. It's a charcuterie board. It's meats and cheeses.
Okay, fine, whatever. Buffalo wings. I'm gonna eat some pizza.
Pizza definitely.
I make these.
Gotta have chips.
Yeah.
I might do like a Super Bowl stream or a party stream or something. Like we should do something like that.
Maybe a Super Bowl live reaction.
Like a live reaction, kind of like like a Peyton and Eli shit.
Yeah, especially when the Steelers go, for sure. Because they are.
When the Steelers go to the Super Bowl, I'm doing it on my own channel. I'm a greedy motherfucker.
I would respect it. That one guy, the Niners field should be investigated, but no, the freaking competition committee cares more about the taunting than the quality of the freaking field of play. Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
They never will. They never will
shore up a field during the year if it's bad. Bro Taco.
Heinz Field is brutal.
Yeah. Having the same teams in the CFP every year has made college football predictable. Georgia, Michigan, Okie State, and Cincy would be a breath of fresh air. Yeah,
I agree.
Noble Demon Tim, why does a military wife? Oh, what does a military wife have in common with Henrik Lundqvist, Mike Piazza, and Patrick Ewing? They all ended up knees hurt with no ring. My buddy was in the Marines, and he said that the especially in the enlisted side, like all the extramarital affairs between dudes and their wives, or when servicemen would go overseas, like he said it was insane. Like it was like fucking
debauchery.
Enough. Well, think about it. It's all young people that are fucking horny as shit. Like, and just, can't wait 3 months.
Get some foreign tail, baby.
Yep. Alex Ibarra, 25. I would send a vid link here about my feelings towards my Seahawks football, but it won't let me. Who do I tweet so y'all can see it? I think you can put it in the chat. Or just
I don't know if they can post links. They can't post links unless you're
not. Me on Twitter. I'll watch it after the show. Sean Pinkerton, Grossi's outfit must include the duster and wig. Of course.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This is clickbait sports. It's not regular bait sports. Clickbait for the clicks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe we can call it jailbait sports.
We're definitely photoshopping Tom in a French maid outfit on the thumbnail for the Grussy Pussy. Nick Leroy, Red Sox adding Waka plus other guy equals BS. Henry cheap. Okay. Let's invite the peanut gallery.
And Ethan Ward for 5. Hello from Bama. How are y'all doing right now? I'm great because my uni just hired Rich Rod.
Oh God. Rich Rod is such
Rich Rod.
Rich Rod is still Arizona. He wasn't even good in Arizona.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm surprised Rich Rod is still a thing. Like, how hard has that man fallen? 15 years ago, he was the cream of the crop. He got hired by Michigan. He was looked at in the same level as Nick Saban. Now it's like Jacksonville State.
Rock bottom, baby.
That's
what rock bottom looks like.
Downwards.
Let's see here. Rams Packers. The Packers did.
I think they might be Super Bowl.
Yep. So they're trash. And then the Rams are
they're wild card.
Wild card descending quickly.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of that, Alex? Huh? What do you think of that? Alex and his horrible internet all the way across the country.
That's what he's got to do, man. That's what he's got to do.
Look, he's frozen in time. Alex.
He's going at like 2 frames a second, so give him some time to readjust.
He's on his 5G. Yeah. 5G is terrible. Hi, EA. How you doing there, buddy?
We're doing all right, man.
Yeah, your trash team is trash.
Yeah, well, my trash team is also no longer part of my concern because I got better shit to watch on a Sunday. Like Defunctland's video on goddamn Disney's Fast Pass.
I asked my 16-year-old, I was like, hey, have you seen the Fast Pass? He's like, oh, from Defunctland? Like, he didn't even fucking flinch. He knew exactly what I was talking about.
Like seriously, are you familiar with Defunctland's other stuff? Like, he's got, like,
I just subscribed today, so he's definitely in the rotation. He's like a summoning salt type.
You got a lot of shit to go through. He's a kid from Canada. And earlier this summer, he had one of his documentaries on Six Flags New Orleans got put onto Apple TV.
Really?
So, yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. So he's got like a lot of different like perspective kind of reviews about like the fall of Toys R Us, the fall of Nickelodeon the Hotel.
So he's like company man, right? Like,
kind of, but he does it in his own kind of way where he looks into like, old news clippings and financial reports and data and shit like that, and then presents it to you in a way that you can easily consume.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Also, hi, Alex, but you're mute.
Yeah, you're muted, Alex.
You're muted.
Can't
and you look like you're sitting in the doctor's office.
Let's tier a couple games. Ravens and Browns. The Ravens are what?
Such a bad game. Their division. Ravens are division.
Oh yeah.
Ravens are division.
to the division nobody wants, including
that game was so terrible. That was so bad. No, we know we're going to the Super Bowl. This is just we're biding our time, making people feel like we're weak, and then Steelers go Super Bowl. Come on,
security.
Come on, raise the roof, man. Come on.
Look, I've already bet a bet for you about the Steelers gone Super Bowl. And I can almost guarantee you my fat ass isn't walking across that goddamn bridge in Pittsburgh.
Whatever. I don't mind watching it go. I don't mind walking Golden Gate Bridge. Whatever.
Yeah, you are not walking the Golden Gate Bridge.
He'll be red in the face when he gets back, but I'll bet he can do it. If I could do it, he can do it.
Dude, driving the Golden Gate
It's flat
Bridge
land, dude. I do it.
Well, it's a little, it's like a little arch, but after you get past the arch part, you definitely feel the downhill going towards. South Toledo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's just an island over there. It's actually very pretty. Seahawks and Washington last game of the night. Seahawks are trash. Pete Carroll
trash. God. Put them in Thanksgiving Day trash.
Yeah.
They're
Omega trash.
They're
hardcore trash.
Some trash.
How hot do you think Pete Carroll's seat's getting?
I think he's going to retire at the end of the year.
He's old too. Like, I mean, he's in his 70s.
He's 70.
I don't think he should be coaching.
He ain't got no time for this shit no more.
Yeah, he got no time for this shit.
Hey, we're gonna let him retire with dignity. We know this.
Yes. Dodge, what's up? Did you watch any football this weekend? Did anything happen? Were there any good games?
I see what you're doing here, and I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, I'm just saying. Like, I watched football this weekend. I'm just wondering if you saw anything. Was there any good games?
The Eagles game was so freaking frustrating to watch.
It was the worst.
That was an ugly game.
Shit.
But tailgating at South Carolina, that was a lot of fun. And once I'm living there, I am absolutely going to Cola every Saturday because that was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Oh,
so you just had a good time down there in South Carolina? Did you meet a lot of strangers? Were they like, here, have a plate? Come on. Don't mind these palmetto bugs.
Funny enough, the first tent that Ag and I got invited into was a Clemson tent, funny enough.
Oh, really?
But he
didn't burst into flame when you walked under it?
Surprisingly, no. But he made meatballs. He made barbecue. I forget whether it was the guy's daughter or niece, but she made pumpkin pie truffles.
What?
Not bad.
Yeah. And then I got invited into a Carolina tent for game time, and we watched most of the game in the parking lot because they had actually set up a TV with a generator hooked up to their truck, and it was really fun, and I cannot wait to do it again in September.
Awesome. That amount of sweets is a dangerous proposition for old EA. I have a bad sweet tooth.
So do I.
Did you read Nick Leroy? Tree? Did you read Nick Leroy?
I did not know.
Okay, Nick Leroy said Red Sox adding Waka plus other guy equals BS Henry cheap. Yeah, Red Sox not really doing much.
Oh yeah, we're on Kip the Bears fan. I remember Ethan Ward.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Kip the Bears fan, say it in Yenzer mode, Tree. Go ahead, say
it. Packers go Super Bowl. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
fuck you,
Packers fans! I got a Super Bowl you can go to, and while you're at it, you can take your shares with you because that's where your shares would have been going if they didn't print some fancy print on it.
Yeah, your little.
It's going to the toilet. Specifically from the Green Bay Toilet Paper Factory, which means you need to nut up and buy a bidet, Buttercup.
You're thankful for the stock market, right? Would you buy a share of Packer stock just to wipe your ass with it?
You know how much money do I have? Would I pay $350 for a piece of toilet paper? No, there's not a good return on investment.
Yeah. Why would you buy something to wipe your ass with? All right. And Nick Leroy says, almost congrats to you, Tree, on 500K subs. Almost. And we got a sneaky super chat in as a congratulation from the Rammers line, as a congratulations to Tree, who 5 years ago posted his original Cleveland Browns Lao Cow video. Congratulations, Tree. That was the first video.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. I saw. And I was like, this guy's good. I'm gonna subscribe. And then I watched.
You should have been. This guy fucking sucks. I'm gonna troll him by joining.
Then I watched the butt fumble video, and I was like, all right, I'm hooked. I like this guy. I think he's all right.
I think be very, very quiet. I think Ooch is achieving his inner nirvana, or he may be taking a nap.
Ooch had a long day today. You made it.
He's
about to
falling asleep in the team meeting, Ooch. Wake up.
Hey, it's been a long one. It's been a long one.
Good.
Hey, look, man, you've been through enough of them damn team meetings. You ain't got to sit there no more.
Good hit you is what it was. All right, but luckily we made it to the end of the show. So,
just take a rest in the trainer's room, Ooch. You're good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down in the trainer's room.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Just gonna all the way back on the bench. Maybe a little pillow hidden underneath your weight bench. Just plop that right up there.
Got a stomach ache.
Just hold your hands up here on the bar and just we're lifting, coach.
Just don't eat the donuts when you wake up.
Oh don't eat the donuts in the line.
Never.
No donuts. Yeah, stay away from the donuts. Oh, by the way, I gotta share this. Ooch. Remember that story you told where some white guy dropped an N-bomb and you were like, "What? Y'all not gonna do anything?" And the dude was like,
"We look out for our own kind."
Yeah. What? We ride with ours. And I started thinking about that. I was like, man, winning games is really important in the NFL. Like, damn, you gonna ignore racism for a W? The winning games is important.
You ignored it completely.
Fuck.
Winning solves everything.
It matters. Damn.
Winning masks a lot of ails.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I was like, y'all care a lot about winning. Y'all care a lot. All right, Dodge, are you doing an afterburn?
I'm doing one tomorrow and also on Monday at 7 p.m. For the 11th time, I will be streaming the decoration and lighting of my Christmas tree, and I hope to see you guys.
That's right. You do it every year. I might be able to
do it every year
for a little bit.
I really hope you do. I play a little Christmas music. We share some stories. We talk about our favorite holiday traditions. Yes, I said the T word, and we just have a good festive time. And I hope
someone say tradition.
Make it out.
Someone say tradition.
Unfortunately, she's now 700 miles away from tradition, man. For now. But we'll see whenever the next time is that comes around. The tradition man might be near. We'll see if we can summon him. After all, we had a shirtless broadcast from him on, was it Sunday?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Was he $7%?
He wasn't $7%, and he was playing Railroad Tycoon. So that kind of tells you what frame of mind he might have been in.
Ooch, you got anything coming up?
We got our tier maker tomorrow, and I promise you, I won't be dozing off. But we got our live stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. around 7:10 start time, and maybe having a very special guest on. Haven't confirmed yet, but maybe having a very special guest.
Can we give a hint?
Come in for that.
Can we give
he's on NFL Network.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Scooter McTreer, what you got going on?
Well, I got sports ball coming up on Wednesday, obviously, and then tomorrow, I'm hoping like Thursday. I'm guessing I've got a little extra video planned as well on the greatest game, and it's on the Raiders Cowboys. So got a little of that happening. Yeah. I was hoping to have that out this past weekend, but I had too much family shit to take care of, so I wasn't able to. Wind down a little.
That's fine. Don't ever make.
Hopefully, I can do some stuff unrelated to football because I have a few ideas there, but it's just like it's just a lot going on,
Yep. I'm doing a video on bad college. Why are these college football teams so bad now?
Oh, so and then they're gonna be really good because of your jinx? I know this.
Not anytime soon. Not these teams. You think Florida State is gonna all of a sudden be good next year? Fuck no. All right. Well, let's end the show. We got through it in an hour and a half. Most of us stayed awake.
Hey, 5 points. I got one quick question for you. I noticed that a certain holiday came real early this year, and that we are currently in the period of Hanukkah. I have to ask you, where is your plunger yarmulke?
Oh, you want me to bust out my yarmulke?
Yeah, there you go.
No, you need what you need is a plunger menorah and light the candles.
What you need is there we go. It was blessed by the rabbi of the Plumbers International Union Local 514.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, it's on there. Shalom.
Never been used on a toilet before. Never. Swear.
No, I bought it purposely to just go on my head. Now I can go into the temple. All right.
You can.
You are welcomed into the Temple of Plumbing Fittings and Pipe Fitters of Illinois.
All right, we can end the show. Love you all. Love the mods for coming out. Thanks everyone for showing up. We'll see you tomorrow night on Uche's channel.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully not in a beater or a makeshift
not
beater.
in a beater.
Like Scooter McJr.
R.I.P. to another one of Tree shirts.
See you guys late.
Peace.